In the last video, we discussed how the great King Ashoka brought the entire Indian subcontinent under one banner. But he did not start this empire from scratch. In fact, he inherited it from his grandfather, Chandragupta Maurya. This video is about Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya. Back in 324 BCE, the biggest empire in the Indian subcontinent was the Dhanananda's Nanda Empire. He was a ruthless king. People in his kingdom were not happy. He used to tax people more than they could afford. One day, Chanakya, he went to his court to inform him of the lurking dangers in the shadow. Chanakya told him that Alexander the Great was planning to conquer and attack Indian subcontinent. But instead of warmly welcoming Chanakya, Dhanananda insulted him. He made fun of his appearance, because of which Chanakya got offended. He felt insulted, and he untied the knot of his hair. Chanakya swore to take revenge from this king, Dhanananda. Chanakya said, "I will not tie my hair until I have completely destroyed your kingdom." And he left his court. Now, Chanakya was a very intelligent man, politically very wise, but he was not a soldier. He needed a soldier, and that's exactly what he got. He found an orphan boy who was playing games of kings. This boy's name was Chandragupta Maurya. Chanakya took Chandragupta Maurya with him to Taxila, the best university of the Indian subcontinent at that time. Chanakya educated him, also taught him the Artha Shastra. Years upon years, and finally, Chandragupta Maurya was ready to take down the kingdom or the empire of Nanda, Dhanananda. And that's exactly what they did. Chanakya and Chandragupta Maurya, they went on a war with the Nanda Empire. But the outcome was not as they expected, and they got defeated. They hardly escaped alive. They sought refuge in a village nearby. There they saw a woman who was scolding her son because her son took a bite from the middle of the chapati and burned his fingers. She was saying, "Why are you acting like Chandragupta Maurya? Why don't you start eating from the sides first?" This gave them both an idea, Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya. And that's exactly what they did. They made the empire bleed from outside. They started making allegiances with kingdoms, smaller kingdoms, larger kingdoms, all sorts of kingdoms across the Indian subcontinent, from Himalaya, the northern side, and also in the south, as many as they could find. Eventually, they both went on a full blown out war against the Nanda Empire, and this time they completely vanquished the Nanda Empire. For the first time ever, the entire Indian subcontinent was brought under the banner of the Mauryan or the Gupta Empire. So think of it like this. Chandragupta Maurya was the one who established the Mauryan Empire. His son Bindusara was the one who extended the territories of his empire. And then his grandson, King Ashoka, was the one who completed the map. Soon after, Indian subcontinent was attacked by the most powerful general of Alexander the Great, Seleucus. Seleucus was a very well-seasoned fighter, warrior, general. He came with his Macedonian mighty army to attack the Indian subcontinent, but Chandragupta Maurya also met him with his mighty elephants army. In this battle, Chandragupta Maurya won, and they both signed a treaty of peace in 303 BCE. Seleucus ended up giving him a lot of land. Along with that, he also gave the hand of his daughter to Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya ruled for around 24 years. At the height of his power, his influence, he decided to adopt Jainism, another religion of the Indian subcontinent, and give away his empire to his son Bindusara. After that, he adopted life of a monk and went into the forests. So this was the story of Chandragupta, who partnered with Chanakya, and they toppled the biggest empire of that time, the Nanda Empire. So this was our today's video. If you like it, don't forget to like and share. And also please subscribe to my channel. This is Ali Farhan Bhatti. You're watching Ali Farhan Bhatti official YouTube channel, and always stay inquisitive.